As all of you know, today Bengaluru is known as the running capital of India. Throughout the year, we have more than 50 races that happen across, and of course we do have more than 500 run clubs, I think. Now the sport of running is on the rise in our country, and all of this was possible due to the dream of our Singh brothers, who firmly believed that running could be the panacea of our society. So now, please put your hands together as I would like to invite one of our Singh brothers, Mr. Vivek Singh, ladies and gentlemen, Joint MD Program International, who dared to dream and of course brought this world premiere 10K run into our city and put Bengaluru on the global map for distance running. So a huge round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, as we're having Vivek joining us on stage.
Ladies and gentlemen, and a warm welcome to this launch of the Tata Consultancy Services World 10K Bengaluru 2025. There are over 10,000 certified and accredited 10K runs in the world today. Only 5 of these over 10,000 have made the gold label, which signifies organizational excellence across parameters. Only 5 races in the world today carry the gold label. Only 2 of them are in Asia. One is in China, and the other is the TCS World 10K Bengaluru. World's best athletes, world's best event ambassadors, 13 nations on the start line. This is not just something ordinary, ladies and gentlemen. 13 nations on the start line. The best athletes in the world compete with the best athletes from India. And this has made a difference. Today you see India getting medals on the world stage. It's because our athletes had the opportunity to run with the world's best shoulder to shoulder. And you're seeing the results. You're seeing the 107 medals in the Asian Games. You're seeing in the World Championships what's happening. And that's because we brought the world's best here. They ran shoulder to shoulder and changed everything. The TCS World 10K Bengaluru also stands for unity and pride. Now what is this unity and pride that we talk about? In 2024, there were 200 run clubs that participated. And they drew in participants from 454 towns and cities in India. 200 run clubs brought in people from 454 different towns and cities in India. Totally, 7,000 people from outside Bengaluru came in to run the TCS World 10K Bengaluru 2024. This gives the fillip that is needed to economic growth of the city. Shopping, transport, travel, leisure, dining, everything benefits with one TCS World 10K. Today I'm going to take a moment to actually recognize some of these people who are the mainstayers, who carry the legacy of this race throughout the year by training, selflessly giving themselves to the community, training hundreds of runners, taking people out of their homes, out of their couches, onto the streets and telling them it's possible. I'm going to recognize some of these names today, and please give a big round of applause when I call out their names, and if they can just stand up and take a bow, I'll do it quickly. But it's important to call out the people who make this, who keep the city running, who keep the passion alive before race day and after race day. So here goes Pramod Deshpande, Jayaname Jaguar, are you in the house? Please give them a big round of applause. People who have selflessly given to keep the running movement alive. Bani sir, pacemakers. Devi Prasad Shetty, Odu Run Club. Madhuka Souls of Bengaluru. Chandra Katuri, Bhukam Runners. Chandra Subramaniam, Cisco runners. There he is. There he is. Prabhu Datta ka Indira Nagar Run Club. Prabhu Datta. Okay, Prosit Kutu, Sunlight Blazers runners. You see Sunlight Blazers runners here. Gurleen Singh, running roadies. Where's Gurleen? There he is. So since the inception of the TCS World 10K in 2008, over 100 NGOs have joined cause with the event to raise funds and awareness for themselves. More than 55 crores have been raised by this platform for these NGOs. It is the largest philanthropy sporting platform in South India. 100 NGOs have benefited. Cause agnostic, people run for a cause that's close to their hearts. It's something incredible how this event has galvanized civil society and civil society organizations. What is all the above done? You heard it from Pallavi, you hear it from me again. It has put Bengaluru on the world map of running, and it has made Bengaluru the running capital of India. None of this would have been possible, you should know that, without the visionary sponsors and partners that we have. And here I'd like to call out Tata Consultancy Services, our title and presenting sponsor. Mumbai, London, New York, Sydney, Toronto, Amsterdam. TCS is the title sponsor. Today, the Indian flag, which is what I mean by TCS, flies high in the most iconic cities for the most iconic races of the world, and that's a matter of great pride for each and every one of us. So thank you, TCS. IDFC First Bank. They have redefined banking. Our exclusive associate sponsor has redefined banking. Their emphasis on transparency, integrity and empathy for the person they are servicing, for the community, has redefined banking in India. Our partners, each and every one of them, essential to the fabric of this event. And you're going to hear from some of them today. Thank you to the government of Karnataka, without whom none of this is possible. Randeep Ji is in the House, Secretary Department of Youth Empowerment and Sports. An amazing person, and has completed the TCS World 10K 3 times already. So not just somebody who talks the talk, but walks the talk. We have our Indian Army. The Karnataka and Kerala sub-area, and in specific the Manekshaw Parade Grounds, is the home of the TCS World 10K Bengaluru. General Matthew, his team, Brigadier Ranjit, Colonel Puneet, they've been absolutely phenomenal. They have stood by the credo of fitness, health and service to the nation. And they have seen that in the TCS World 10K Bengaluru. General Matthew, thank you so much. Thank you so much. You have led from the front in more ways than one. Thank you. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we're talking of something which is more than just a running event. It's a movement and a torchbearer. It has not only showcased Bengaluru to the world, but has made a difference in the lives of every stakeholder that has touched this event. Which is why we say, Endendigu Bengaluru, forever Bengaluru. I would request if the event AV can be played for all of us to enjoy.
This event we started in 2008. Year on year it is growing.
This is one of the flagship events of Bangalore. Colossal amount of preparation what has gone into it is unimaginable actually.
So I think it's very heartening to see thousands and thousands of people of Bangalore having turned down this beautiful Sam Manekshaw parade.
Today it is being placed as an international event.
Tappare, namastories. Tappare, namastories. Tappare, namastories.
ಕನ್ನಡಂ ಗೆಲ್ಗೆ ಜನಗಳ ಪ್ರೀತಿಯ ನನ್ನ ದುಡಿಮೆ ಕಿರಿಕ್ಪಾಲಿಗಳ ಬಾಯಿಗೆ ಹರಗೆ ನಾವು ಯಾರಿಗೂ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಕನ್ನಡದ ನಗರು ಎತ್ತಿಪ್ಪರು ಊಟಾನ್ ಮಾಡದೆ ಒಂದುವರೆಗ ಚೋರು ಇದರಿಂದ ಕುಲವು ಆಡುವ ಶಿಕ್ಷಣವು ಮಾಡೋ ಕಾಲೇಜಲ್ಲಿ This outside things break that bang with a grip drop it like it's on the lyric find us never gets find us one in the list find us tough manalet find out when I split south side up in the
You have spun a magic web in the world of distance running Bengaluru.
We're going to look back 20, 30, 40, or 50 years from now and say, remember when running really got started in India? The whole country may be running in. You're going to be a part of it. You're going to be part of the running revolution that's happening now.
ಮಲಯಾಳಿ ಬಂದಡ ಆಕು ಗಿಲಿಕೆಡ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿಗೆರು ಪಂಚವಾದ್ಯ ಕಲದಿ ಪಯದಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂಕವಾದ್ಯ ಕಥಗಳಿಯು ಕೃಷ್ಣವಾದ್ಯ ಬಿತ್ತಿತಾರಾದೆ ಕೈವಳ್ಳಗಳಿಯು ಜೊಲ್ಲಿ ರಕ್ಕಿಗೆರ ಮತ ಗುರುಗು ನಾಡದಲ್ಲೇ ಅವಳನ್ನ ತಪ್ಪಿದ ತೆಲುಗು ಪಂಚಮೀನ ಬ್ಯಾಂಗ್ಳೂರು ಕಲ್ಲಿನ ಕೊಯ್ಸಲ್ಲ ಕಲ್ಲೂರ ಸೈಡ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರಾಂಗ್ ಬಾಯ್
Services, our title and presenting sponsor. Please put your hands together for Sunil Deshpande.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Vivek, Pallavi, thank you so much. Last year when the Honorable Home Minister was talking to myself and Vivek, he said that TCS should continue this endeavor with TCS World 10K to me and Vivek in particular. And I'm so happy to say that we have renewed our contracts. Vivek missed mentioning it, but so we are extremely happy and proud to be associated with TCS World 10K. And like both the speakers, Pallavi and Vivek did mention that the event is getting bigger and better year on year. Last year we saw close to 33,000 plus runners, and this year I'm sure it will be much bigger. So I would also want to acknowledge the support and contribution from the Government of Karnataka and all the dignitaries who are supporting us with the event venue at the iconic Manekshaw Parade Ground. So huge round of applause to everyone involved here. I come at a backdrop of something really important, which we take a lot of pride in talking about. It's not the first time, but again, TCS has been recognized as the top employer in 30 countries and regions, including Europe, UK, Middle East, North America, Latin America, APAC. This is something significant. And this achievement reflects the industry-leading people practices that we have and the commitment to fostering a better workplace that prioritizes employees and their well-being. And of course, continual learning and diversity, career growth, various other attributes that really makes this organization stand out. And Vivek did mention that we are the sponsors for multiple global events, 15 to be precise, which are run across 17 countries and 20 different cities globally. So our commitment to fitness and the journey here is very strong, and that will continue to be so. TCS also, with so many initiatives that we do to take care of our employees, whom we call as associates, we have the industry best retention rate, and this can happen only by prioritizing the culture of growth, well-being and purpose-driven engagement. I think many aspects of TCS World 10K Bangalore was covered by Vivek and Pallavi. That's why I keep saying it is very difficult to speak after Vivek. But I'll try to bring in a few facets which really excited. Last year, at the new venue, the huge crowd that we saw, we also had close to 4,500 to 5,000 TCSers running in that 33,000 set of runners that you saw. That's something really, really big, one of the biggest that we saw post-pandemic from our side. And this year also, it will be something really unique with, we are targeting very, very big numbers of participation from the organization perspective. So what has really caught attention of people, like Vivek also mentioned, that rubbing shoulders with few of the world's best athletes have really given a lot of confidence, a lot of energy amongst people. And it's not just about the finish line, it's about the stories, the aspirations and the journeys that unfold along the way. TCS Bangalore, like my speakers mentioned, this particular race is not just a race, it's a movement which we completely agree. And it unites people from diverse backgrounds, and we also celebrate health, fitness and social impact. TCS World 10K Bangalore is an intrinsic part of Bangalore now. A lot has been spoken about how Bangalore is the running capital, and TCS World 10K is really synonymous with the running culture in the city. 17th edition, we have been celebrating many milestones over the last few years. 15th edition we did with a lot of power, and 16th because it was really big, the biggest. 17th I'm sure when we meet during the beyond finish line and a couple of pre-event celebrations, I'm sure we'll be talking about a never heard before kind of participation. And this is possible due to all the efforts from various running groups who have been recognized, and the team behind TCS World 10K, which is ProCam International. Huge round of applause to ProCam, and really acknowledge your contribution. Looking ahead, with every step taken on the race day, we celebrate the resilience, unity and the transformative power of sport. As the countdown begins, we look forward to yet another remarkable edition of TCS World 10K, which I am sure will be bigger and better, where every runner, every story and every finish line will make a difference. Thank you and all the best.
17th edition of TCS World 10K Bengaluru 2025. All of our dignitaries who are going to be joining us on stage will of course register and make sure we will make them all run this year without fail. Yeah, we can't just have 4,500 TCSs run. We need to have 4,501. Yeah, this year that is going to happen. But yes, for the rest of them, we will be launching our registration. Of course, our website is tcsworld10k.procam.in, and the registrations will be open from tomorrow. That's the 20th of February from 7 o'clock onwards in the morning. And I'm sure we're hoping to surpass the 33,000 runners that were registered last year, both on ground and virtual. With that, ladies and gentlemen, moving on, we also have with us IDFC First Bank as our exclusive associate for the past 4 years. The bank's vision is to build a world-class bank in India, guided by ethics, powered by technology, and of course to be a force for social good. Through its association with running, IDFC First Bank has demonstrated its commitment to promoting health and wellness and contributed to the development of India's sports culture. And today we are honoured to have with us Mr. Prashant Prabhakara, who is our regional head of branch banking from IDFC First Bank. Ladies and gentlemen, let's have a huge round of applause for him. Thank you so much for being here with us this evening. Ladies and gentlemen, let's have a huge, huge round of applause for you. Now, whether it's your first race or just like mine, the 17th one, yes, the excitement of victory and a medal is always the same. You know, we've met so many runners who very, very proudly showcase all the medals that they have, that they have got after finishing our TCS World 10K Bengaluru. Now, for the 2025 edition, we have a new medal for all of our 10K participants, and this medal represents the spirit of perseverance, achievement, and of course the incredible journey that each runner will embark on. Now, to mark this special occasion, I would like to invite all of our esteemed dignitaries to join us on stage for unveiling the symbol of hard work and triumph. So please put your hands together as I would like to invite Major General V.T. Matthew, AVSM, YSM, GOC, Karnataka and Kerala Sub-Area from Indian Army, Mr. Sunil Deshpande, our Regional Head for TCS Bengaluru, Mr. Prashant Prabhakara, Regional Head, Branch Banking, IDFC First Bank. And I would also request Mr. Randeep D, Secretary, Department of Youth Empowerment and Sports, Government of Karnataka, and unveil the brand new finisher medal for all of our 10K participants. For Procam International, we need a group picture. So, yeah.
Hello, side. Sorry, sir, mobile.
Officers Institute, while the finish line for all the races will be on Common Road outside our Manekshaw Parade Ground. So please put your hands together as I would like to once again welcome our Major General V.T. Matthew on stage to officially register and of course say a few words. Ladies and gentlemen, could we have a bigger round of applause please for our Major General MC joining us on stage.
It's an exciting day for us to be part of this registration process and kickstart the event, landmark event in Bengaluru, that is the TCS 10K. The Indian Army is privileged and proud to be part of this event since last year, and I'm sure this year it will be much better. Being forced to run from the age of 10, I never could imagine why someone would run for fun. So this time I hope to be running for fun in the TCS 10K. This shows how we have evolved as a nation. The true picture of how a nation moves towards development is how sporting activities pick up. And events like these, under the able stewardship of Vivek and TCS, who has been sponsoring this event for long, is an indicator of how we are moving forward as a nation, and I'm very proud to be part of this event. So the question is not why you should be running, the question is why you should not be running this time. So I am sure we will have enthusiastic participation if you are running enthusiast, fitness freak, or you are just there for the fun, or to have a nice day and to meet interesting people. I'm sure runners are quite interesting people, and enjoy an early morning in Bengaluru. I invite everyone to be part of this event. I think you should not worry about running slow, because you're already running faster than those who are not participating. So I'm sure you will be very happy to be part of this event. The Indian Army is definitely happy to be part of this event. We will definitely ensure from our side that this is much better than last year. Let us have a great time on this event and wish you the very best. I wish the organizers the very best, and let us make it happen this time. Thank you.
And now, it is my honor to welcome our esteemed leader who's been a strong advocate for sports, fitness and of course community-driven initiatives. Please put your hands together as I would like to welcome our Secretary, Department of Youth Empowerment and Sports, Government of Karnataka, Shri Randeep D. Ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause for him, please.
ನನಗೆ ಫ್ರೀ ಎಂಟ್ರಿ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂತ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೆ, ಬಟ್ ನನಗೂ ರಿಜಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. ಕರ್ನಾಟಕಕ್ಕೆ ಹಾಗೂ ಬೆಂಗಳೂರಿಗೆ ವಿಶೇಷವಾಗಿ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಅ ಮ್ಯಾಟರ್ ಆಫ್ ಟ್ರಿಮೆಂಡಸ್ ಪ್ರೈಡ್ ದಟ್ TCS, again Mr. Sunil, sponsoring this particular event. ಜಗತ್ತಿನಲ್ಲೇ ನಾವು ನೋಡಿದಾಗ ಬೆಂಗಳೂರು is known for a lot of things, right? And now we've joined the elite club of hosting international running events. So I think we deserve a big round of applause to ourselves as a team to contribute and do this, because it's a huge event for everyone concerned. All of you, Namanta Sarkari Adhikarigalige, for BBMP, for Indian Army now that they're involved. So it's a major event, and we all hope that it goes off smoothly from the government's perspective. But at the same time, it's wonderful to see people come out in large numbers, enjoy. I've always been a vote that one needs to be very active. I keep telling my colleagues in work also that we sit a lot. Probably we just look at the number of hours that we actually end up sitting. It could be a mind-boggling number. So I just tried holding a couple of meetings by standing. People found that a bit strange, but I realized that once you stand and do meetings and have discussions, it finishes much faster. So probably next time it should be on the run, so that it kind of finishes much earlier. So that's on the lighter side, but congrats again to the team which has put this together, ProCam, TCS, Vivek and his entire team, and all the sponsors who have chipped in, because as I said, this phenomenal event, huge numbers. We need all departments to come together, BBMP, the police, sports department and various other organizations which have joined. That's it from my side. It's not a time to make large speeches. So see you all on 27th April. Thank you.
Now, the success of TCS World 10K Bengaluru is only possible because we have the best brands backing us as our support. When it comes to endurance, performance, recovery, nutrition, hydration plays a very crucial role. That is why we are proud to have Fast Enough as our energy drink partner for TCS World 10K Bengaluru 2025. With their scientifically formulated supplements and commitment to fueling athletes, Fast Enough, as all of you already know, is a game changer in the world of sports nutrition. Now, their support ensures that every runner stays energized, hydrated and ready to conquer the roads of Bengaluru. So please put your hands together as I would like to welcome our chairman from Fast Enough, Satish Khanna, to the stage, please. Ladies and gentlemen, a huge round of applause for Mr. Satish Khanna joining us now. Thank you.
I'm going to come here on 27th of April for running from Bombay. Thank you, Vivek ji, for sharing some of the statistics. Not just sharing, first creating and then sharing. Out of 10,000 10K runs in the world, just 5 being gold standard, and one of them happens to be in India, and that to Bengaluru. What an achievement you have created and shared. And I'll share with the group one more statistics I heard almost 4 weeks back in Bombay from Vivek ji again. In Bombay, we have marathon, full marathon, half marathon, 10K and all put together. In the last 20 years, closer to, correct me if figures are slightly off, closer to 475 crore rupees worth money has been collected for the social, for charitable trusts, for NGOs over the last 20 years. So it's not just run for the fun, it's also run for the society. And also, closer to 5,000 crore rupees over the last 20 years has been contributed to to the exchequer of the government over 20 years. So it's a good economics as well. So it's not just a statistic sharing. First you created those statistics over the last 20 years in Bombay, last 17 years in Bangalore, and shared, and that puts the whole thing in perspective. Fasana has been associated, and just for your information, we launched our product the first time in Bangalore. Because Bangalore happened to be the running capital of India, and our product was meant for runners, for energizing them, and just started with runners, but then graduated into cricketers, footballers, hockey, sports, all kind of sports, including boxing, and then went into active people, those who are like me. I don't play any sports, competitive sports. I play sports, but not a competitive sport. But I am active person. I'm 72, and I promise that I will be running this 10K, though I'm not a runner. I remember in the 90s, I'm just sharing with you the story of the Fasana, how it came into existence, and I will try to do it very quickly. In 90s, I used to travel to US and Europe for business very often, and I used to pick up this effervescence tablets from Heathrow Terminal 4. They used to be Boots shop, and I used to pick up for my personal needs. My son was 4-year-old, and he grew up seeing me taking this tablet every day morning after my morning walk. Now, that was in 90s. Now, in 2025, we are the largest manufacturer of effervescence in Asia other than Indonesia. Because in Indonesia, Bayer from Germany has a plant, but otherwise we are the largest manufacturer in Asia, and we export our products to 40 countries. Our brand Fasana goes to 40 countries, including US, UK, Central American countries, Latin American countries, even Western Europe other than UK, like we sell it to Switzerland, Greece, Italy, Netherlands, all over. And we are preparing our companies. We have a very integrated play from Idea Factory. We have our own in-house Idea Factory which ideates new products related to sports, related to wellness, and then we have our own R&D center, our own manufacturing, and our own team which takes it to 40 countries, e-commerce or quick commerce or outlets which are in retail, general trade, modern trade, all over, and to the sports fraternity. We take all in-house, and we are preparing ourselves now to contribute significantly to the youngsters of today who are going to participate in Olympics, hoping that India gets in 2036, and we will be playing a big role to see that we provide them all that is required for their needs, and we need support. We will be seeing that the best of the science is brought, best of the technology is brought into the play, and it's available to all the participants then. And thank you once again, Vivekji, for giving me an opportunity to be in front of this elite gathering in a city which is elite in its own kind. And thank you once again, and I'm going to come on 27th April here. Thank you once again.
Here, I'm sure you're going to be there for every particular race. So we look forward to seeing you on the tracks on April 27th, of course. Now, an event of this scale is just not about the race. It's about creating an unforgettable experience for all of our participants, our partners, and of course our guests. That's where ITC Windsor steps into as our hospitality partner, bringing their signature excellence, warmth and world-class service to the TCS World 10K Bengaluru. ITC Windsor has been a long symbol of luxury and sustainability, ensuring that every experience is not just elegant but also responsible. Their support adds a touch of excellence to this grand event, making it even more special. So please put your hands together in welcoming our General Manager from ITC Windsor, Sabrina Day, ladies and gentlemen. A big round of applause for her, please. So this time, after giving us some nice needed fuel, you're going to be joining us on the tracks.
10 o'clock.
So namaskara everyone, namaskara Bengaluru. I was just
hearing what Pallavi was saying, and it is true, we are in an extremely, iconic building which has stood witness to the way that Bangalore has evolved, or Bengaluru has evolved. So a little secret, I am all of 7.5 months old in this hotel. Mr. Singh is laughing because I think he was one of the first people who greeted me when I moved into this particular responsibility. And so I've also been discovering the hotel and its various nooks and small little treasures hidden in different parts over the last few months. And tucked away on the first floor of our lovely building is this art gallery, where we have a lot of art pieces and featuring works by artists from all over India. And there's this one caricature, which is my favorite, which actually shows Bengaluru in the light, and it's written in the painting as a pensioner's paradise. So it's this sleepy little town from the 1980s. The hotel opened in 1982, and it's this sleepy little town pictured and framed as a place with gardens and pensioners, and where the pace of life is, very, very leisurely and very happy. And how different is that from the Bengaluru that we see today? I think mentally we still love the weather, we still love the gardens, but we just seem to be running every day, right? If you just have to look out of your windows or out of your cars, and it seems to be a city that's in constant motion, and it's wonderful to be a part of it. But in a time when we are constantly running from race to race, from meeting to meeting and appointment to appointment and deal to deal, and running companies and running organizations and running cities and running the army, isn't it amazing to be running for something that is so much larger than yourself? So, as IDC Windsor, a hotel which we like to feel is timelessly iconic and has stood test to the way that Bengaluru itself has blossomed and progressed. I think in my 7.5 months of this hotel being under my charge, I am so privileged to be signing up for the 17th year as the host for the ProCam Bengaluru Marathon, and absolutely delighted that our association continues. And like Mr. Deshpande said, yes, we have also renewed our contract, so we'll continue to be both the home and the hospitality partner for the marathon for the next few years. So while you are here passing by the city and running past it, do give a shout out to this lovely old building that we call home, and looking forward to many more years of this wonderful association. Thank you so much.
We've been a hospitality partner since the inception, and yes, this is the 17th year of partnership with the TCS World 10K Bengaluru. Ladies and gentlemen, could we have a huge round of applause? Things might change, but the elegance, the royalty of being in ITC hotels, I don't think changes at all. That said, now is the time for all of us to take on a challenge, because each one of us prepared to take on this challenge of running. Let's remember the importance of giving back and making a difference to the world around us. Our philanthropy partner 8Ps will further strengthen the legacy of TCS World 10K Bengaluru, being the single largest platform for philanthropy in South India. So please put your hands together, and now let's welcome our CEO for 8Ps, Zamruda Kande. Ladies and gentlemen, let's have a huge round of applause for her, please. So if I could quickly get you on stage and register also. Our registration portal is just waiting for you. Yes, there we are. The stage is all yours.
Hi everybody, good evening, and thank you for having us. Thank you ProCam, third year in a row, and I really feel blessed to be here. Every year I stand here and I wonder what brought me here. It was destiny, and it was to be associated with this run, with TCS, with ProCam, nothing else. In these 3 years, I have to share, I have grown. This year, for the first time, I ran and I completed 3 half marathons. I'm not saying that to kind of promote myself, but that's the power of it. That's the power of the run. That's the power of being a part of this event. And that's something which I wish and want, and I'm manifesting for each one of you to do. To be able to run, whether it is 5, 10, not here half, but somewhere else. And while we are doing this, also look closely at the philanthropy structure that program in the last 20 years has created. It's as Vivek said, one of the only races where, the entire TCS program association has the philanthropy structure in India, which is great. All the numbers have already been said, how much has been raised and not raised. It is a number which is to be seen, but definitely in Bangalore, it can go up. And I'm hoping that as we grow by the year, we're able to grow it more and more. In the last 2 years that we have been here, we have doubled our contribution, and I'm hoping we can further that. And as Pallavi said, the numbers of runners have grown. I'm hoping we can grow in the same way through the philanthropy. And definitely we need your contributions, we need your support, and more than anything else, your references to people, companies, corporates who can come forward and support this race. The other thing that I want to, something that has been happening in the last 3 years, and this year it amazes me, is the number of young runners who are joining the race. I'm giving a shout out to them. We have one such young runner with us who may later come in and speak, but for now I would like to introduce him. It's Sri Charan at the back. In the last 2 runs, he has managed to raise 3 lakhs at the age of, he started at the age of 6, he's today 8. He's hoping again to double this amount. So we're all looking at doubling everything possible, but definitely that's one of them. We have many more. And this year, one of the NGOs have gone together and they have collected somebody called Sai Sparrows. And this is a group of little children starting in the age of 2 to 10, and a collective of 20 children who are aiming to raise funds. So if these children can do it, I'm sure all of us sitting here can definitely contribute towards it. So I'm looking forward to a great year. I'm looking forward to a lot of contributions, and definitely looking forward to seeing everybody on the 27th. Thank you so much, and thank you for coming.
Ladies and gentlemen, with this, it's now time for us to move on to our medical partners, of course. With a legacy of excellence in healthcare and a steadfast commitment to community wellness, Fortis Hospitals brings invaluable expertise and resources to ensure the safety and well-being of all the participants. So please put your hands together and join me in welcoming our Vice President and Business Head of Fortis Bengaluru, Mr. Akshay Oleti, ladies and gentlemen. A big round of applause for him, please. Thank you. The stage is all yours.
A very good evening to one and all, and at the outset I'd like to congratulate Mr. Vivek Singh Team Program for pulling up such a wonderful event, and wishing the very best for a very successful TCS World 10K Bengaluru run. Frankly, one thing differentiates us from all the others. We are the partners who are sincerely hoping that nobody has to use our services during the run. But that doesn't mean we'll take it lightly. As Team Fortis, we will have over 250 doctors and paramedics present at the venue, and our work doesn't start at that point. We in fact work with Team Procam to review the road layout of where the runners are going to be running. And if there are any points of high risk, like a steep incline or a steep decline, we are the first ones to suggest why don't we change the route, or why don't we put a medical station nearby. Apart from that, we are there through the run, making sure all the runners are safe, all the runners are playing by the rules and by the game. And we also make sure that 40 mini ICU beds are stationed in the medical base camp. These are like world-class ICU care that we can provide there. And we have ambulance services around the unit to make sure that in case of any emergencies, we are available. What we also do is make sure that runners who are at risk are taken care very well. Frankly, it is not the runners who run on a regular basis who are a high risk and who do the 10K. It is not the Maja run guys who are a risk for us. It is runners like me who have never run in their lives and suddenly think that they can do the 10K. Those are the high risk runners, and we make sure that there is a screening process done for them prior to the run itself. So across all our 4 Fortis hospitals in Bannerghatta Road, Cunningham Road, Nagarbavi and Rajaji Nagar, we provide these run screening packages at cost price for all the runners so that they can evaluate themselves, see if they are fit for the run, just to make sure that on that day there aren't any adverse events. So finally, I'd like to say congratulations to one and all, and we wish the very best for all the participants, and please be rest assured of the Fortis guarantee. Thank you.
Since its inception, TCS World 10K Bengaluru has reinforced the idea as a platform for all. And if there is one race that is most anticipated and the most loved, because they seem to have a lot of fun, that is the senior citizens race. Now over the years, this category has only grown with the support of Vaya Vikas, a not-for-profit organization that is driven by the philosophy of by the seniors, for the seniors and of the seniors. They focused on giving older adults change in terms of their wellness, well-being and of course the opportunities for productive engagement to build and dignified lives. So please put your hands together as I would like to now invite our COO for Vaya Vikas, Pavitra Reddy, ladies and gentlemen. A big round of applause for her. Thank you, register now for us.
Thank you. And yes, we do walk the talk. We have our board members running for the last 2 years. We have Mr. Chris Gopalakrishnan, who comes and runs the event. He doesn't want to come on the stage. He wants to run with the senior citizens. And we have Dr. Alexander Thomas. Both of them are senior citizens and both of them look forward to join us on this run every year. And like Pallavi said, our senior citizens are the most enthusiastic group. They want to have fun. They like to have fun and they want to stay back after the event to make friends and to have more fun. So we are trying to look for, again, doubling our numbers like everybody is saying this time, and we hope to do that. And can somebody guess who was the oldest person to run? Close, 94-year-old women, a lady who came and who walked. The run starts at 8:15. They're ready at 3 and calling all of us. When is the bus coming? When are we going to reach the location? When are you going to pick us up? What is happening there? So I think we have to thank TCS World 10K Bengaluru for including senior citizens and not letting them go, because they do prove that age is just a number and they really want to enjoy themselves. So anybody who's thinking about it, who has parents above the age of 60, please let them come and join us. We will ensure they have a great time with us, and age is not what they should be looking at, but having fun and making friends. Thank you very much and look forward to having more people come and join us this time.
And since the last 16 editions, TCS World 10K Bengaluru has been the pride of Karnataka. You know, Karnataka, we call it one state, many worlds. Every single year, this particular event radiates energy, inspires the spirit and encourages people to adopt a fitter and healthier lifestyle. Today, of course, distance running and TCS World 10K Bengaluru are an integral part of the new culture of Bengaluru. ನಾವು ಹೇಗೆ ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದು ರೋಡ್ನಲ್ಲೂ ಇಂಜಿನಿಯರ್ಸನ್ನ ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವೋ, ಈಗ ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದು ಕಂಪನಿನಲ್ಲೂ ರನ್ನರ್ಸನ್ನ ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಬ್ಬ ಇಂಜಿನಿಯರು ಇವಾಗ ರನ್ನರ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. And I think that is the best way to start a new fitter lifestyle. And today, to signify, to showcase all of this, we have one of Bengaluru's top dance troupes. They're going to be showcasing a different blend of mythological samba, Sufi, Western and colors of India. And you know what to do. Please put your hands together as I would like to welcome Ecstasy Dance Company on stage.
In there, it's when the premier World 10K and the IT capital find common cause and come awake.
significance in you and me. Forever means there is always time to change the way you are. Forever is in celebrating life's colors, magical, varied and multi-hued. TCS World 10K Bengaluru, Forever Bengaluru, Endindigo Bengaluru.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's have a huge round of applause for Team Ecstasy. And of course, a bigger round of applause to our runners who have graciously joined us for the celebration. We of course have PV Sricharan, a 7-year-old who with each one Educate One Foundation, that is the Philanthropy, the charity that he runs for. Kavya Nidhi Narayan, a corporate manager, marathon runner, pacer, marathons, and completed 6 world majors, earning the coveted 6-star medal. Gautam, a passionate runner for over 2 decades. He's raised funds for several causes, including the Indian Cancer Society of NAB Karnataka. Mr. Muniswamy, who dreams of a Bengaluru where all PWD friends can easily navigate a sidewalk or a bus in a wheelchair. Ladies and gentlemen, let's have a huge round of applause for the entire team who is here with us. Thank you so much everyone. We are officially opening the registrations for TCS World 10K Bengaluru 2025. Get ready for the ultimate test of endurance, passion and sheer determination. Yes, that lovely Sunday morning, April 27th, we will have our 17th edition of TCS World 10K Bengaluru, because this isn't just a race for us. It's a movement. It's a revolution. And of course, it's a celebration of speed, spirit and strength. From elite champions to first-time runners, from fitness warriors and for those who are running for a cause. This is where Bengaluru unites, one stride at a time. The streets will of course echo with thunderous footsteps. The energy will be electrifying and of course the spirit will be unstoppable. Let's raise the bar, break new records and make 2025 the biggest, the boldest and of course the most breathtaking edition yet. So ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our TCS World 10K Bengaluru 2025. And remember, I want to see all of you on the tracks that beautiful Sunday morning. That's the April 27th. Thank you so much for being here with us this evening, joining us with this celebration. My name is RJ Pallavi and yes, you will get to listen to this voice once again on the mics right there on the tracks. Thank you so much.